earth and water. These two elements have accompanied mankind through history. For thousands of years, pottery has evolved from a primitive industry to a sophisticated form of art that represents the people's culture and their way of thinking. A perfect example of this is Iran's capital of pottery, the city of Lalejin in the western province of Hamedan, a place where everything revolves around mud and clay pots.
سفالگری هنرشون به وسیله ذهن و دست یه چیز نوعی ساخته میشه این که آرامش میده به انسان.
گل چون از جنس خود آدم حساب میشه اینو احساس آرامش دارم موقعی که تو شهر کار میکنم با گل کار میکنم.
A 20-minute drive from the historic city of Hamedan takes you to the cradle of pottery in the Middle East. Lalejin is where some of the world's finest clay pots are made. Each of the 680 workshops across town have their own particular product and glazing technique. Abundant clay deposits and talented artists are believed to be the main reasons which have turned Lalejin into Iran's capital of pottery. Mud is prepared in pools just outside the city and taken to the workshops for crafting. By the way, did you know that the oldest pottery wheel and furnace in the world had been discovered in Iran? It is so exciting. It's the first time I'm trying this. In fact, it is a relaxing experience. Touching mud is just like touching life. But many of us believe that pottery is just simply a relaxing experience. But the fact is that to the people of Lalejin, it is much more than that. It means serious business. And it is translated into their livelihood. Now I'm going to try to make a beautiful pot. Let's see how it works. Not bad for the first time, huh? Perhaps you could put a candle in here. Or maybe pistachios in here. Whoops. Call it art or industry, pottery is not as simple as it looks. Glazing is one of the most difficult parts of the job. Making the mineral mix, applying the glaze, and baking it is a delicate task which requires great patience and years of experience. A professional potter is able to determine the condition of the clay pots only by looking into the furnace from a tiny hole during the baking process.
از 9 سالگی رفتم از بچگی مشغول کار بودم تا الان 62 سالمه. بشر هر چیزی که میخواد اول علاقه‌مند باشه تا به جای میرسه. ما قرار شد اگر شغلی عوض میکنم گنه باز انتخاب شغل همون سفالگری به خاطری که علاقه زیاد با
تاریخچه سفالگری در لالجین رو تا 5000 سال پیشم قدمت میزنه چون سفالایی که تو محوطه لالجین پیدا شده تاریخ 5000 ساله رو داره نشان میده. ماندگاری این شغل در لالجین عوامل متعددی داره. یکیش خاک لالجینه که قابلیت سفالگری داره. یکیش مهارت استادکاری بوده که سینه به سینه این صنعت رو تو لالجین حفظ کردن و به نسل بعدی واگذارش کردن. و تنوع فرمی که در لالجین هست، خلاقیت که در مردمان لالجین هست، باعث ماندگاری سفال در لالجین شده.
The art of pottery in Lalejin is quite dynamic. In fact, it never stands still. Every once in a while, artists come up with new trends both in form and glaze by combining traditional and modern pottery in order to represent their works to the world. Every single one of these clay pots is different than the other one, varying in shape and tone. Improvisation is a tradition among the potters of Lalejin. Artists usually produce a certain type of pottery in a limited number and then start creating something totally different than the previous one. That is why if you buy something today, you might never find one like it a month later. And that's what makes every pot a unique object and helps keep the pottery wheel turning. Amir Mehdi Kazemi for Iran.